show is brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM in partnership with LASTMA. And of course, it has been widely discussed that our vibrant city needs to leverage more on technology when it comes to traffic control and enforcement, as this, has been well thought out to bring numerous benefits. So today, we shall be highlighting traffic enforcement in Lagos, the fact that it is evolving, and with the recent deployment of the new intelligent transport system, ITS installations, the state is taking a major step towards more efficient and intelligent road management. So in today's edition, we'll be exploring this new technology. We'll get to talk about what it means for traffic law enforcement and how it integrates with existing systems like traffic management solution, TMS devices, and of course the role of LASTMA in ensuring its success. Welcome to LASTMA Connect. My name is Mike James, and joining us on the show today is a regular on the program, none other than the LASTMA's Director of Public Affairs and Enlightenment Unit, the person of Mr. Adebayo Taofik. Will be heading straight to the business of the day. And of course, he is the image maker of the agency LASTMA, like we love to, term him. His knowledge and expertise will be brought to bear as we, look at harnessing technology for safer roads, LASTMA and the ITS revolution. All right, welcome, Mr. Adebayo Taofik. It's always a pleasure having you in the studio on the show.
Well, thank you very much, and I say good morning, and it's nice to be here once again. Good morning, Lagosians out there. Thank you.
And to every other person out there.
And to every other person.
All right, so welcome to the program, Mr. Adebayo Taofik. Okay, so before we begin the conversation, I would like us to, look at what traffic is looking like out there. Let's look at some traffic reports. Okay, so there's this one that talks about a 20-feet loaded container-laden truck having a mechanical fault at NMPC by Mushi Market Hub in Wadi Dioro, Onut Ojuwoye. Effort is on for its evacuation, but it's not affecting the flow of traffic in any way. And from there, we'll touch down on a Dolphin Road, Inward Osborne. That's Dolphin Road, Inward Osborne. There's another impediment there of a loaded 40-feet container having its front tire pulled off. Effort is on for its evacuation. Traffic managers on ground as usual managing the situation. And a couple of impediments which has been evacuated. Let's look at, okay, so the one at NMPC has finally been evacuated. So the report's just reaching us says so. And the one at Dolphin as well. So all these impediments have been evacuated. But let's see if we can just take a detour straight to Badagry, where we are monitoring the situation. It's a broken down loaded Dangote trailer having a gear problem at Mowu Inward Badagry along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway. It has occupied 50% of the road. Tow truck has been contracted for its evacuation. So that corridor has been blocked to an extent, but traffic movement is being diverted at the moment from Mosafejo towards Ijaniki. It's not all that much of a busy situation, but hey, the best you can do is to adhere to the instructions of the traffic managers. So let's head straight to the business of the day. We'll be looking at the ITS, and of course technology, the role technology plays, basically harnessing technology for safer roads, LASTMA and the ITS revolution. Mr. Adebayo Taofik, Director of Public Affairs and Enlightenment, here to take us to school on these. So first, I'd like us to look at the reasons behind, looking towards technology. Yes, let's take it from, general to specific. Okay. Yes, looking towards technology in terms of improving traffic, that are managing traffic, yes, and other related issues. So what are the reasons behind this?
Well, thank you very much. I say good morning once again. When you want to look at technology in traffic management and control in Lagos, we have to first of all identify the role of technology in our personal life.
Absolutely.
And when you look at that, you will quite agree with me that globally, the trend at which technology is being advanced is on the high side. Everything is moving at a very, very fast speed in technological wise. And it was as a result of this trend that the Lagos state government found it also interesting to be part of the global technological, advancement.
Right.
And that is why most of these things have been replicating in Lagos. And you know, when you talk about it, in Nigeria, Lagos comes first when you talk about any other thing, while other states emulate us.
Right.
I want to just chip in something out of this. Like
tell us.
just about last week,
Right.
Wednesday, we had delegations from the Kano State Ministry of Transportation that came for an official visit to understudy the operations of LASTMA, and also the protocol of arrest of LASTMA. And that makes about 28 states out of the 36 of the Federation that had visited Lagos State to understudy LASTMA. I only chip in this just for you to understand that when it comes to any other whatever discussions, either transportation, economy, social, and what have you, Lagos comes first. And the government deemed it fit not to have Lagos left behind when it comes to a global trend.
Not to
And
rest
that's the
on its
reason why
oars.
you have all this technology coming up. Initially, when the agency was established in year 2000, there had been a series of confrontational aggression here and there. And the government understood this and came up with, okay, fine. We could design a way, a technology at which there will be less confrontational within the traffic officers and the motoring public.
Okay.
And initially, they came up with what we refer to as a body camera.
That's in the first
In the
place.
first place where you have our officers putting on this body camera to capture traffic offenders and to control and manage traffic across the state. And that advanced to what we have as TMS camera.
Now, that's what people mistaken for a POS.
And this has really support the agency in terms of traffic management and control, because hardly you will hear a kind of an argument between the LASTMA officers and any motoring public, even be it traffic offenders these days. Because technological wise you've been captured, and the next thing is for you to receive a notification on your phone. And how to go about it is either you go to the mobile court or you make your fine payment. And that is not left out with the other one that was just introduced by the Lagos State government through the Ministry of Transportation as well. That is the deployment of intelligent transport system into 4 locations in the state.
Okay, so let's look at this ITS, that's this intelligent transport system. Now, I'd like you to give my listeners an overview of what this ITS system is like.
Yeah, well, it is a device. It is a camera being installed for a pilot scheme in the 4 categories for now.
Okay,
it's just like ordinary a camera that you have, like the other one, the ANPR, automated number plate recognition machine that you have.
Okay, so it's not a body camera.
It is
or
not
handheld
a body
camera.
No. It is a device. It's just like that you hang.
So it's going to be installed on the road.
It has been installed already.
Okay, tell us more
so
about
like
this.
Very one is to complement the existing one that you have, that the ANPR that you have, to complement it. Like the NNPR, this one captured the registration number of your vehicle.
Okay.
That is, you have any documentation of your expired document, it will quickly alert you and let you capture you that you need to at least go and renew your vehicle papers. This one also just this ITS are categorized into main function. That is the checkpoint side for speed monitoring and the e-police side for traffic violation.
Okay, because I was going to get there.
Yeah. So the first one, that is the first one is to monitor the check side is to monitor speed detection, and it's been located for presently we have them at Alakpere, Ogudu area.
Yes, we're going to get there, Mr. Taufik, but let me chip in something. But we used to have one installed that monitors traffic violation, especially if you beat the traffic light. There's this camera that picks you and sends you a notification of a fine. How different is it from this new one?
That is what I'm telling you, that whatever the government is introducing is to complement the existing one.
So it's
complementary. That other one is still working, this other one is still working. The difference is the other one, when you beat traffic light, it will capture you.
Right.
This one is talking about speed limit now. So you could understand that there is difference between the two cameras.
Okay.
So the whatever we are introducing the government is producing to complement the existing one.
All right.
While you have the body cam still working, you have the TMS still working, you have the ANPR machine still working, devices still working, you have this very one that capture if you beat traffic lights still working. This ITS also is coming on board, and more are still coming. What the government is trying to do is to improve road safety. By discouraging a reckless driving across the state. That is number one. Okay. Number two is to promote efficient traffic flow through real-time monitoring. It will enable a real-time monitoring of traffic flow within every location across the state.
So,
it will enable us.
So aside from monitoring speed limits.
Yeah, you see, yes. I'm talking about the benefit of this ITS now that is coming on board.
So I'm looking at its functions now. So aside from just monitoring speed limits, it also monitors traffic flow.
It enables adequate monitoring of traffic flow within the state.
So how does this work in terms of capturing speed limits? Tell us.
Yeah, like you see, if for example now the one you have within the Alakpere Ogudu Road that specified that you must not exceed 80 kilometers per hour.
Right.
Automatically, when you exceed that, it will capture you. And the next thing, you receive a notification on your phone that will tell you that you had overspeed. You at the point within that you crossed the speed limit. And just like the TMS you are having there, you have a pin that will tell you how to effect payment of such fine.
Oh, it comes with a fine.
It comes with a fine. And the other one will tell you, well, if you want to challenge, if you believe that you have not exceeded that speed, you still have the right to challenge that. It's just a normal camera, TMS camera stuff. It's only been that the government is trying to discourage a kind of a confrontational, a kind of man-to-man enforcement of interaction within traffic officers and motoring public this time around. And this has really been helping us, because once you receive a notification on your phone that you had committed a traffic offense or you have exceeded the speed limit at a particular location, automatically it will bring out a video for you on your phone that if you press on the arrow of the video, you also will witness what you had, the offense you had committed. And people have just been voluntarily compliance. Are you getting what I'm saying? Is to promote voluntary compliance as well, so that you don't need anybody to tell you to this or not to do that.
Slow down.
Automatically, when you observe that there is a camera that is being installed there to check your excesses on the road, you comport yourself. And this is what is being practiced all over the globe.
Okay, so let's look at the locations where we have this, ITS installed. You mentioned
the check side, that one, the one that checked the speed detection is located at Alakpere Ogudu area, where it being prescribed that you cannot exceed 80 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
And you have another one at Nitel, Mobolaji Bankatone Way, that prescribed that you should not exceed 60 kilometers per hour because of the busy nature of that very area. So all these two sites are to reduce speed limit, to reduce a kind of the cost of accident on the road, because we believe that if you are moving at that prescribed speed limit, it will be very difficult for you to have, even if you are going to have a kind of an accident, it's going to be minor, not going to be a major one when you are above 100 kilometers per hour.
So are we still in the installation phase, or has the installation been completed?
This one has been installed
and fully operational.
Fully operational. And you have the other one, the Heat Police one that was installed at Allen Avenue. That is the Lee Police one site. This one is installed to check the speed limit, the speed limit, and that one is installed around the Allen Avenue junction and Nuruddin Olowo Popo. This one is to monitor violation. The other one is to check speed limit. This one is to monitor traffic.
So when you say traffic violation, I want you to spell it out to my listeners.
Yeah, when we talk about violations such as, the red light as well, it captures the red light as we complement that, yes.
Okay.
And the other one is lane indiscipline. Lane indiscipline, like if you are to maintain a single lane and you have a vehicle that believes probably want to be smarter than other road users trying to maneuver, it will capture you.
So
and it will give you an insight of a video and a picture of the offense you had committed.
Right. So is this going to be strictly for the private vehicle owners? Because a lot of people are wondering.
It's general. It's general. So
it's
not for any.
What about the Kekemara riders?
I said it's general. It's general. And with all this installation, it doesn't disturb physical arrests by traffic officers.
Okay, we will definitely get there. Lagos, Nigeria,
and it also goes against people that are making illegal U-turn on our major road.
Okay.
Then those reversing on highway, it will capture them as well.
Lagos, Nigeria. LASTMA Connect is the show, and you've been listening to the voice of my guest, Mr. Adebayo Taufik. Is the Director of Public Affairs and Enlightenment Department for LASTMA, and we are looking at harnessing technology for safer roads, LASTMA and the ITS revolution. So he has just shed some light on what this new initiative is all about. That's the intelligent transport system, ITS. So it's a camera, not a handheld camera or a body-worn camera.
No.
It's going to be installed just like the other ones you see on the road, and it's meant to, capture traffic violations as well as speed limits.
And speed limit as well.
Okay, so if you've got more questions for my guest, Mr. Adebayo Taufik, you can call in, put a call through to us. He's right here in the studio to answer your questions on 0915 387 7127. And you can also send WhatsApp messages as if you're not the one driving at this moment in time. 0809 912 0777. These are the numbers at which you can call to connect with my guests here on LASTMA Connect. So let's not forget, we've got our eyes on ground. The loaded Dangote trailer having a gear problem at Mowo, Inward Badagry. That's along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway. It has occupied 50% of the road. Tow truck has been contacted for its evacuation. So as a result of this, traffic is currently being diverted from Mosafejo towards Ijaniki. Have that in mind, but it's not that much of a busy one. So I've got questions flowing in via the WhatsApp platform. Let's take this one and read. Good day. Please, how will this camera capture all these commercial yellow vehicles that don't have their documents? Okay, it's trying to make it if they're overspeed, you go catch them. Now, he's talking about some commercial buses that do not even have plate numbers.
I've told you to complement the existing one, that it doesn't debar a physical arrest from traffic officers as well. So while the machine is, focusing on at least getting those that have their vehicle, registered legally, the other one that, like, few of these commercial buses, I quite agree with what he said.
Yeah, they
have illegal, fake plate numbers.
Yeah,
yes. That was the reason why I said the physical arrest is still going to work in pari passu with this installed camera as well, and that's the reason why you have our officers in position along with this strategic position at which you have most of this camera and across the state.
Okay, so we have questions here, and this one here reads, it says, it has been identified that the initial deployment of traffic management solution TMS cameras in Lagos faced some significant challenges owing to the prevalence of fake number plates on commercial buses. So how does LASTMA plan to address this challenge, particularly with the new ITS solution?
Even while our officers are making use of the TMS camera, right, they still have the physical way at which they apprehend traffic violators. Like for example, if you have a commercial vehicles, when you are dealing with commercial buses drivers, few of them you have to be very, very careful and be patient when you want to deal with them.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you believe that, for example, when I was coming from Ikorodu around Ketua, you have one or two commercial bus drivers that, stays on the main carriageway, picking and dropping passengers. What our officers in that kind of situation, what they do is to capture them in a video and photographs.
Okay,
as capture evidence? Them on our own after using the TMS.
Okay.
You capture them on their own phones. Video and photo camera, because at that spot you cannot arrest them.
Right.
If you make any attempt to arrest them at that spot, it will cause a lot of havoc.
Definitely.
Because some of them would recklessly drive at that spot, and it could cause a lot of injury to innocent members of the public. And that was the reason why we say once you capture them like that, at our own comfort zone, we will have it in our archives. At our own comfort zone, probably if they are moving from, let's say, K2 to Onipan or Ojuelegba, at a spot we distribute these pictures within all the officers within this access.
Okay.
So at our comfort zone, we just cheaply, get them arrested. And that has been bringing a kind of a confrontational within passengers inside such buses, because they will come up and be telling us that he has not done anything. Yeah, he closed his door, he maintained his lane, all this stuff. But not until we let them understand that he had committed a grave traffic offense in the past. And we have some that has even caused a great accident that ran away.
Okay, let's talk to Akin. Akin, nice to have you connect with us.
I'm calling from Ogba.
Very good. Akin, go on.
Okay, sir. A friend showed me something yesterday, and I was like, a car was ticket. I always say it, be light. And the violation is a route number not displayed properly. A car. And I'm like, how would the car be flashed for route number not displayed properly? A car is supposed to have a route number.
A car route number?
Yes.
By LASTMA?
The light. I don't know if it's LASTMA light, but the light caught the person, and the receipt they got was non-display of route number and 20K. I'm
hearing this for the first time. Well, there was nothing of such. The only people we allocate, the only people we ensure that they have a route number, and this is in accordance with the Lagos State Transport Sector Reform Law.
Okay.
Is all these commercial buses, and the reason why we are doing it is just for security and safety purpose.
Okay.
Because we don't want a situation whereby somebody flying Agege will now move to Ingwe area and cause a lot of serious, security threats.
It could be criminal.
It could be criminal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and cause a kind of a criminal threat at Oyingbo, and now still run back to Agege access. That's the reason why we are solely ensuring that they abide by this route
numbers. So let's take some reaction on WhatsApp. We have reactions. Malik from K2 is asking a question. Will this new ITS enhance the detection of vehicles with counterfeit number plates?
Counterfeit number plates.
That's fake number plates.
It will be very difficult. It will be very difficult.
So what's the measure in place?
What we are looking, because once this camera has been programmed, once you are captured, it goes directly with your registration number. You understand? That's the only way at which you could identify all information about such vehicle. So, but we still, as I said, we have physical arrest going on pari passu with this camera.
Right.
So automatically, some that we are unable to capture by this camera, the physical arrest will capture them. And that physical arrest doesn't go directly with fake plate number, but the vehicle itself.
Okay, the vehicle
itself.
Let's take this one.
Because
good morning
we impound such vehicles.
Yes, good morning to you. Yes, of course. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Osumba Razak. I just only from local airport.
Good to have you join us, Razak. Go on.
Yeah. I want to confirm that there's a time that I'm working on Ikeja Bridge. And they open from airport that we can make use of BRT towards electric. And they put the signboard there. But I want to find out now, because the signboard is not there again, and some your people are arresting people. But I want to find out that maybe it has been cancelled, that we cannot make use of that BRT from Keja bus stop and the airport bus stop to electric.
Yeah, the movement from BRT around that Ilezi area that you mentioned was as a result of.
They have removed the sign that okay, those people that are going to Agege, they can make on the bridge. If you are going to Apleba, you can go straight. Because you pass through BRT. If you are going to Agege, you pass normal road. But now, that signboard has been removed there, and there's no any sign there. But they want to go. No, we don't want to go anywhere by. To go enter that road again, so that your people will be arresting us. That's why I want to find out.
That is what I'm trying to educate you about, sir. You see, the signpost was erected there. Then when you are authorized, allowed to make use of that BRT because of the construction work that was going on around that axis. But once that construction work has been completed, the best thing for government to do and the BRT operators, is for them to remove that signpost. Because the signpost they put there initially was to ensure that you pass that axis within the BRT corridor freely, without any harassment, without any molestation, without any arrest. But now that the road has been completed and the signpost has been removed from that axis, please abide by maintain your lane. Stop delving into the BRT corridor at that axis. And again, you have the Lamata enforcement. They are the one, carrying out that enforcement. About 98% enforcement at that axis. LASTMA is just positioned there to maintain traffic at that area and ensure that the opening before the BRT corridor is being maintained at a point in time, because we don't want a situation whereby a vehicle will be moving coming from Agege side in order to link Ikeja along will now get stuck at that express, whereby it will be blocking those coming from cement side, and the BRT corridor will be blocking the BRT corridor as well.
Absolutely.
So that is why you have LASTMA officers positioned there. Majorly the offenses, the enforcement around that as is being carried out by Lamata enforcement team.
Okay.
LASTMA is only there just to complement the management of traffic.
All right, so Mr. Taufik, now you've mentioned that these ITS cameras are meant to, observe speed violations and all.
Observe speed violations.
So what if they are installed around areas where we don't have speed limit signs, and the person driving along that corridor does not have an eye there of the, maximum speed limit?
You are talking about government. Before government does anything, they will have carried out a lot of studies on it.
So what you're saying is, before these cameras come installed, must have the speed limit sign.
A lot of things will have been considered.
Okay.
All the speed limit sign, all road furniture, not only speed limit sign, will have been installed.
So there are no
all
excuses.
These four locations that I told you now, go and check. All the road furniture were erected by the Lagos State Ministry of Transport.
Okay, so take us through these locations once more.
So I've told you, you have the one for the speed detection. You have it at Alakpere, Ogudu. That one is for the 80 kilometer limit.
Okay.
Then you have the one for Nitel and Mumbolaji Bankatoniwe. That one is for 60 kilometer,
speed limit.
And the other one, the police site, this one that is installed to capture traffic violations. Okay. You have this one at Allen Avenue Junction.
Yeah.
And you have it at Nuruddin Olowopopo monitor violation.
So traffic violations such as beating the traffic light.
Beating the traffic light, illegal U-turn, reversing while driving.
What about stopping on the yellow box?
I only cite this as a kind of an part of the traffic violation that you could be captured by this camera. You have them in numbers.
Okay.
Illegal stopping, illegal picking of passengers or dropping of passengers, illegal U-turn, overspeeding. Trying to not maintain your lane, trying to maneuver shorten lane, all these stuff, and those are the traffic violations.
What about buying in traffic? Buying in traffic. We have traffic traders. Will I get caught if I'm buying a bottle of water?
It is illegal.
Will I get caught?
You are not expected to be doing that.
Okay, let's see.
We have agency of government that is responsible.
Let's see if we can talk to this person. Good morning to you. Hello. We lost the connection there. We'd love to have a call back. That's if we would have more time. All right, Mr. Taufik. Okay, so we're talking technology now. Someone's asking a question. Let's see if we can take this one real quick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, a very good morning to you. Tell us your name.
My name is Mr. Yusuf.
Yusuf. Yeah. Good to have you. Go on.
Mr. Taufik, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I want to advise on third mainland bridge. Not everybody lives in Lagos. Let them try, as they are having on the road, let them put 80 kilometers per hour on the road. Let it be printed on the road. I think it will help. That's one aspect of it. Hello?
Yes, go on. We're noting down your points.
Yeah. The second issue is I want you to interface with the people working in Lagos, especially the road market. The quality of that thing is not good. Look at the one on third line done by Georgia. It has always been there shining. They should try and liaise with them and get the same quality. So Lagos State will not be spending money on and on. Painting again. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for that observation. Your second point is well noted and will be, delivered appropriately. But about the third mainland bridge for the whatever, I want to let you understand that if you are climbing third mainland bridge right from Iyanoro straight to Adeniji, inward Lekki, whatever, you have more than hundreds, tens of road signs.
Good morning to you. Tell us your name.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Hello,
you're
good
on.
morning.
Talk to us. Your name, please.
Well, this is Mr. Falabi. I want to talk to Mr. Tafik.
Go on, please. It's
Yeah,
right here. Yes.
Hello?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Tafik. Good
Morning,
morning,
sir.
sir. This is Mr. Falabi from Lagos Airlines.
All right, morning.
But I want just to let you know, also, they are saying, when you are coming from Alakija,
Okay,
actually Badagry Road, Orile.
okay.
I don't understand that road. I don't already mention this place before. I don't understand because some of time we see Korope, they will face one way and go and face you. You will see the way they are doing on the road. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't already complain about this road because you know understand. But when you see like a private vehicle follow the place, they would like to arrest him. Then you will see Korope, the way they will go up and down. They will face one way. When you want to come from my two, maybe Orile, you just see them. They will face you.
Yeah, you are right.
Are you there, Mr. Yusuf?
Mr. Yusuf?
Okay, I think we lost him.
You are quite right. But if not that you mentioned it ahead of me, it's part
All right,
of
so
what
Mr. Taufik, I'm going to have to cut you here because I have on the phone line the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Transportation, the person of Mr. Olawale Musa. Good morning, sir, and good to have you on the program.
Yeah, good morning. I just quickly want to react to somebody talk about a private vehicle and route number. I think that person probably was doing Uber. That vehicle should have been doing Uber before, and it is registered as an Uber vehicle. Us. So if he has stopped doing Uber, he needs to write us officially that he doesn't do Uber anymore. So I will delete it, although we will confirm from Uber and maybe Uber or one of the e-hailing services. So we will need to confirm that he doesn't do that anymore, and when he stopped doing it, because he's supposed to have registered and paid some dues for him to be operating that vehicle as Uber. So that is what happened. I just want to have that clarity.
All right, sir.
That issue.
Thank you so much for clarifying this to us, sir. All right, Lagos, so that was the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Transportation, Mr. Olawale Musa. All right, clarifying
the
that's,
private, the guy that
yes.
mentioned that private vehicle for routes, offense.
Route violation. So he must have registered that car
yes,
as an Uber driver.
As an Uber driver. So probably the car was sold to him, or
or maybe the previous owner. Okay.
So now he never have gone back to the register from Uber operation, and you see that was the reason why I said a private car for route.
So are there fines?
Thanks to the Permanent Secretary. Yeah, there are fines to that
for route
violation. Yes, they are right in accordance with the Lagos State Transport Sector Reform. But there are fines.
Okay, so I have this one here real quick. I'm not sure we can respond to this message, but let's begin to round things up, Mr. Adebayo Taufik. I must say a very big thank you for coming on board. I would love to extend this conversation. Maybe we should have you, one more time. Talk about
so that
this.
We extend it.
Yes,
it's very good.
All right, and this is how we're going to be wrapping the show. LASTMA Connect today. Thank you so much, Mr. Adebayo Taufik, for coming on board. And also, we're extending our sincere gratitude to Mr. Olaleko Bakarioki, the General Manager of LASTMA,
the Special
and
Advisor,
all members of the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation. Right, all right. So, LASTMA Connect is produced by Micah Arocha, assisted by Benita Olame. Yes, on behalf of my executive producer, Taya Akole. My name is Mike James. We're still in the month of love, so stay inspired, spread kindness, and drive safely. Until next time. Goodbye for now.